Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Tellman. This is episode 295 of the Get Shit Done Show. Welcome, everybody. Today, we're going to talk about my favorite subject, ticks. Seriously, they're not actually my favorite subject, but it is a subject that we talk about a lot in Vermont these days. As a matter of fact, there were TikToks going on last night at dinner. It was ridiculous and very funny. But when I was a kid growing up in New Hampshire and in Vermont, ticks weren't an issue. All right, it wasn't a problem. But these days, ticks are a really big problem in New England as things have gotten warmer. Ticks have migrated north and carried Lyme's disease and all other sorts of similar things with them. And Lyme's disease is messing people up left and right. It's unbelievable. So, of course, right now we are going live on YouTube. We're going live on Facebook. We're going live on LinkedIn. And of course, we're going live on TikTok. And it's a very different type of TikTok. Ticks, if anybody has ever been bitten by a tick, like let me know in the comments below. If you've ever had Lyme's disease, or what is it called? One of the covariants or whatever it's called, let me know. I had Lyme's disease once and it sucked. It was like almost 2 years of just a battle. And my son had Lyme disease, and I've had countless friends who've had to deal with Lyme's disease. Very, very rough. So welcome, everybody. My name's Tellman. You're here live for the Get Shit Done show. It's Sunday, October 26, 5:38 p.m. Eastern Time, 2025, and we're here talking about ticks for some reason. Why are we talking about ticks? It's foliage season in Vermont, and today I was noticing all of the beautiful fiery red, orange leaves falling from the trees. It's finally getting chilly in Vermont, and we're just in the last few days the trees have been spectacular, right? Absolutely beautiful. For anyone that's been to New England during foliage season, you know what I'm talking about. It was just such a beautiful day today. It was a cloudless day. Walking down the back roads, walked to a local farm and picked up a steak that I'm going to cook for dinner that was, raised at the local farm. And it's just such an awesome place to be. Vermont is it's kind of a magical place to live. And so if you've never visited or you've never been, I would encourage you to come check it out. It's a really, really wonderful place. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Get Shit Done show. I'm not really talking about getting shit done today. We're just kind of, I was very tired. Honestly, I was having a hard time mustering up the energy to flip on the camera and broadcast here today. But here we are, the Get Shit Done show. It's episode 295. I hope that you haven't ever had to face ticks or Lyme's disease. If you catch it early, you can knock it out with antibiotics in many cases. I was unable to do that. And so for over a year, I ended up being on this herbal concoction that did the job ultimately. Thank you, Green Dragon Botanicals. But I'll tell you, it just like cleared everything out of my body for months and months and months. It was these herbal pills. I had to take 6 of them 3 times a day. And it was rough. I'm not going to get into the details because it's not really worth repeating, but I do not wish that on you. So hopefully you haven't had to deal with Lyme's disease, but if you have, or if you do, Green Dragon Botanicals is a good solution. So, guys, I'm not feeling particularly inspired right now. I'm just going to call this one a short episode and say I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks for being here. We're going to do more interesting, more inspired, more exciting stuff next week, I'm sure. Halloween's coming up. Very curious. Do you dress up for Halloween? What are you going to be this year? I haven't decided what I'm going to be this year. Hopefully something cool. One would hope. One would hope. At any rate, welcome to the Get Shit Done show, everybody. I think I should probably listen to the Get Shit Done session myself after this episode is over. Maybe I should have listened to the Get Shit Done session before I did this episode, so I was a little bit more fired up. If you're not familiar with Get Shit Done, if you're not familiar with the Get Shit Done session, this is the Get Shit Done show. We go live every day. This is episode 295. And we're going live every day in order to inform and educate you about the Get Shit Done productivity community at getshitdone.com. And that was formed because I'm a hypnotist or a hypnotherapist. And several years ago, I created a session. And this session was designed to increase your productivity. It was a recorded hypnosis session, to increase your productivity, to overcome procrastination, and start getting the most important shit done that you need to get done that you're currently dragging your feet on, right? It's called the Get Shit Done session. And I know it's a little snarky. It's the only session that I did with a swear in the title, but people love it. And so I've been selling it for years. And then I bought getshitdone.com and decided to put together a community there to help people increase their productivity and get more shit done. So if you want to get more shit done in your life, please join us at getshitdone.com. We would love to see you there. My name is Tellman, and this is the Get Shit Done show. And the Get Shit Done show is done for the day. So thanks for tuning in, and I will see you all tomorrow. If you like today's episode, then please give me a like or a love on whatever platform you're watching on. Follow on whatever platform you're watching on, and please join the Get Shit Done community if you're so inclined at getshitdone.com. We'll see you there. Over and out. Have a great night. Bye, guys.